Hello and good morning. We are back. We're playing some more Final Fantasy, and we are still working towards getting our Paladin unlocked. Did a whole bunch of the prerequisite quests yesterday. I'm hoping to finish that up, and I'm almost level 35 as well, so I can kill two birds. I get another gladiator quest at 35, so it's gonna work out. I'm pretty sure the way that it works for gladiator / paladin is if I level one, it levels both. Might be wrong on that because I think it picks up where, like, whatever level your gladiator is, that you become that level paladin, and vice versa. So hopefully we'll be getting it done. I do need to go back to where I was. I just wanted to make sure I logged out in a town because I think you get like bonus experience for logging out in towns when you're not playing. You accumulate hours of bonus time. So we need to go here. The game doesn't have the easiest time layering windows. With the controller, sometimes it gets jammed up and it won't let you do what you're trying to do. But we have a new dungeon to do. We just unlocked it. I was trying to do it as my last thing I did last night, but somehow I queued myself for the other dungeon, the other dungeon I unlocked previously. So we're back here. If I click on the entrance, it'll bring up my log of what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna just do this one. And we're gonna try to join and hopefully find one. Cool, we popped one right away. What? No, I didn't want to withdraw. I want to come in. Some food to put on my bar. Yeah. Skip. I've never done this one before. Looks like it's just fighting the guy. This show. I don't know if this is an actual dungeon or maybe it's just a special fight, but it's a good one. So I do like that this game kind of tutorializes how to tank. It's a good skill to have, knowing how to tank something. A big thing about tanking is knowing how to turn your enemy in a certain way. Like, notice I have mine with my back to a certain area. So that way, if he has a clone effect, it's only going to be me that has to move and not the rest of the party. That's something that not a lot of games teach you, and you just gotta kind of learn yourself. I've done many, many hours of tanking in Final Fantasy XI. You're a big boy. Oh, like a big boy. I'm trying to give them as much area of this circle to operate in. That's why I keep pulling kind of over to a corner with his back to me. Or with my back to the wall. So that way they have to move as little as possible, as often as possible. Move a little bit because they're starting to break flames out. F Diablo. Alright, I'm gonna skip this because it's just a reading conversation. I don't like those. But boom, we hit level, or no we didn't. I thought we just leveled up there. Damn. So, and then if you just saw that pop up, good recommendation, something like that. So if after a thing, you can comment on your party members if you do a dungeon together or something like that. And I guess I'm doing pretty good at tanking because every time I do, I get at least two of the three of my people give me recommendations. So, like I said, I've tanked in a Final Fantasy game before. This one's a little different. Before it used to be you have a main job and a sub job, and the sub jobs give you bonuses, the main jobs give you bonuses. This one seems way different, slightly. I guess I haven't done it enough to know, because I haven't got the main job yet. Alright, so now what the hell am I doing? Go where? Back to this place, okay. But I've been getting a lot of recommendations that I'm doing a good job, and I just got an achievement for getting so many in a game, so. So if this is your first time watching me play Final Fantasy, or just watching me in general, say hi in the chat. I would appreciate talking to you guys. It's not the first time. I like to see when you guys come back, so definitely say something anyway. If you guys have any questions about the game, I'll do the best I can to answer them. I'm kind of learning as I go as well. I'm almost level 35. The max level in the game is 70, so we're close to halfway there. Not in experience points needed to reach levels. You know, basic numbers wise, we're not halfway, but level number wise, we're about halfway. And I'm currently just doing quests to unlock Paladin. I thought I had all the prerequisites done to get it unlocked, but I was missing... there's a certain level in the main quest you need to get to be able to unlock certain jobs. And that's partially my bad, partially the bad of the website I looked at. It didn't tell me. It just said prerequisite level 30 gladiator and complete level 30 gladiator quest. So that's what I did. I completed level 30 quest. I got the level 30 gladiator. And then I went to the place where they said you would get the quest, and there was no quest. So I started running around trying to figure out why that was. And eventually, I went to 4 different websites, got 3 different bits of information. One saying I needed to level a conjurer to level 15 to be able to unlock it. Other one saying that I needed to do this quest. So I hadn't got to this quest yet. So I am now trying to get to the part. This chick eventually gives me the last quest that I need to unlock. Phila? Hero in the making. The name of the quest I need to get completed is called... Oh, what's the name of that quest? Self-making. S-Y-L-P-H. Self. That's the quest I'm trying to get to. I keep forgetting I can skip these stupid cutscenes. I don't like reader cutscenes. If it's playing out like a movie, I will. I'll go ahead and let it run and put it on the video, but I'm not gonna read through the quests. Not waste the time. You guys want to watch, I'm assuming, more action than just me reading. So we're really close to 35. We're at 201 of 217. Let's see where we're going. Hero in the making. I need to talk to somebody up here. Okay, speak with him. Attend remembrance. So I gotta go to all 3 cities. I guess let's just pick one. Let's just go to the one city first. And I've been to all these different cities doing other quests in the game. So I have access to just teleport to each one. Makes it a hell of a lot faster. But it does cost gil, or the in-game, the game currency. That's what it's called, is gil. I have 39,000. It costs like somewhere between usually 400 and 800 to go to certain places. So you do burn through it a little bit, but really at this level, you don't need your money for anything. So where am I going? Here in the making. So I'm right next to where I need to go. And I do have some quests that I found earlier yesterday. That are closer to my level, in the high 20s, low 30s. Obviously, I've leveled up a couple times since I picked them up.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined circles represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Okay. Oh, I thought it was done.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
And then suddenly it goes to not talking. I don't know why they decided to do that. Voice acting for a good portion of cutscenes, and then suddenly no more. Start reading. So, as most of you saw, this is just the main storyline. I just wanted to let it run, so if you guys want to know a little bit of the story, then I'm not taking that from you. So, we gotta go to the, I guess there's remembrance ceremonies for the great battle that happened years ago. We have to go to each one of the main cities and I guess be there. So that's what we're doing. Let's see, where's this one at? But if you're not familiar with the story, a Bahamut pretty much showed up, wrecked everything. Who they call the Empire is another faction that everybody's fighting against. He kind of showed up and destroyed everything while a battle was going on. I'm really not sure where I'm supposed to go. Let's see here. What part is it in? So it is in... Fastest one would be Alchemist. Okay. So Bahamut showed up and just kind of wrecked everybody. There was a group of heroes, I think it was 5 of them. Somehow they stopped what happened or was happening, but their memory was wiped from everybody. They just remember that the heroes saved them, but they don't remember how or anything like that. They can't remember their face, so they call them the Warriors of Light. And they're remembering these warriors, even though they can't, you know, really remember these warriors. If this one's a talker, I'm gonna let it run again, just so you guys are getting it.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the...
Hurrah! Roban!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
your grace.
Raban? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are by fire reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
And now we're back to reading, so skipping the rest of it. His speech was questionably inspirational to start, I guess. It started out more like he was just berating the people, but I guess he got there, so...
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Merlin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
And we're back to reading. Okay. I believe those two, if I'm right on this, I believe those two, when you first start the game, you're riding in a carriage, like before you even reach the first city and start leveling anything. Those two are in the carriage with you. So, there. So you kind of have some backstory with them, but not a whole lot. They don't really tell you anything about those kids yet. I'm assuming they're kids. They're shorter and talk like they're young. Alright, we gotta go back to Menphelia. Talk to her. If this is your first time watching, say hi in the chat. I hope that you guys like the little cutscenes I let happen. Like I said, I just skip through the reading ones because I don't know if you can read them on the screen. I don't want to read them to you because I think that would be boring. And I think if they put the time to put voice acting into it, I'll make it. It'll make it into the video. If not, then I'll just, you know, skip through them and kind of recap as the story comes to me. I cannot wait to get a chocobo or a mount so I can get moving around a lot faster. You spend way more time walking around than you do anything.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Boom. Level 35. If you are confused about those kids, me too. They really do not give you any context on what they're talking about. Do I get to pick one? Is that what's happening here? Join the Maelstrom. I wonder if it matters. Immortal Flames. Does it matter? Do I join them all? Sure. I guess it matters. Alright, I'm an Immortal Flame, I guess. Okay, so company you keep. What do I do with that? Head to Horizon's Edge and determine the fate. Okay. So, I'm going to another place, but before I leave this town, I can start a level 35 Gladiator quest. Since I just hit it, I'm going to go ahead and grab the quest. I'm not going to do it straight away. I'm going to keep going on what I'm doing, but I do want to have the quest in my inventory, so after I finish unlocking Paladin, I can get the level 35 Paladin quest done. Okay, she doesn't have it yet. Alright. This is the person I would come to for it, but it's not there. Maybe I need to do my current quest to be able to do it, so. I did fall a little behind on the main story. I thought I was fairly well caught up, but I didn't realize how many quests there was between where I was and what I needed to be at. So that's what I pretty much did all yesterday. Whenever I was playing, was just doing these prerequisite quests to get to unlocking Paladin. Whoops. Let's get moving here. some, more show up kind of thing, but we're going to try to thin out their numbers a little bit. Hopefully helping us kill stuff faster. About anonymity or anything like that, because he'll just attack other guys. Hey, get back here. Where the hell are you going? You fight me. Get your fat ass back here. He likes attacking the random things. Conjurer held the line. Alright, we're gonna skip the cutscene. It's a reader. Okay. Next part of it. Gotta go back to cool dive. We go. Pick one. Is it an earring? Okay. And my earrings are kind of bad, so I might go ahead and pick that up. It's going to be another reader, so get out of here. So I gotta go back to the Waking Sands. I'm kind of building up all these quests for after I get done with Paladin. I don't want to stray off of what I'm trying to accomplish. this afternoon I'll be doing a Fallout 4 stream. If anybody's interested in watching that, 6 p.m. Central Time. It's about, let's see, so about 8 hours from now. So I'll be doing that. We're working on Nuka World. So if you're interested in watching some Fallout 4 content, I'm working on getting all of the Star Cores. Right now we're in the Galaxy Zone, and we'll keep working our way around. So if you're into that kind of content, I'll be bringing that this evening. But I'm probably going to do about 2 to 3 more hours of this. Hopefully by that time I get my Paladin unlocked, and I can continue doing quests, level up quickly, get as high as I can. I want to get kind of close to the in-game content of the game, so that way you guys can see that. And I think that's where it's going to be more entertaining for everybody, is if I'm doing the higher level stuff instead of just the leveling. But I wanted you guys to be part of the journey to get to a high level character and see what kind of grind it is, everything. Self-management. This is the quest I needed. Once I finish this quest, I should be able to become a paladin. Allegedly.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Holy hell, that Taru's voice is annoying.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
The echo dot.
Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
finish this quest to get our paladin. Be going it. Saying I completed it already. Is that it? Okay, a reader. We're gonna skip it. We accepted. We come in peace. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this quest just to make sure it's all done. I gotta go. I gotta go to Old Gridania. So let me see if I can just... There's a teleport crystal close. Okay, so closest one is the Centaur's Eye Lancers Guild. Teleport there just to cut some time off of doing that. Hopefully we have that one. We do not. Okay, well, there's still a lot of these old city parts I haven't explored, so it's not crazy that I don't have them, but so if I see any crystals, I'm gonna grab them while I go. That way I can teleport around as I need to later on in the game. I don't even know if I've actually been in this area. I may have a little bit of that. Okay. I think I have been in here. How I missed the teleport crystals, but we'll pick them up as we go. So what now? Okay, it looks like I need to go down here. Up here? This person I need to talk to again? I guess I need to take the ferry. Let's try that. Speak to Rosa. No? At full flower cone. Either one of these. Where in the hell am I supposed to be going? Oh, East Shroud. Okay. Let's just teleport there then. Just go straight west. And we completed that quest. Is there another person here? So the name of this quest is A Paladin's Pledge. So I'm gonna make sure I guess do this one. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I do want to make sure I unlock Paladin today. I was planning on doing it 2 streams ago, but like I said, prerequisites got away from me. The website that I went to didn't give me the full information. I just expected all information would be correct and the same, but it wasn't necessarily the case. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to town. I gotta go to Ul'dah. So let's go there. So I somewhat know where I need to go. Again, I got conflicting information from 2 different websites. One said I need to talk to one person, one said I need to talk to another person to start the Paladin quest. So we're going to... I'm going to start at the Gladiators Guild, because I think I should have a quest here. If not, I'm going to go somewhere else. But they're kind of close to this area. Gladiators. Yep, Paladin's Pledge. There we go. It's the quest I want. speak to, yep, Jin, whatever his name is. So he is up here. I think it's faster to teleport. If I remember right, if I go to the Alchemist Guild, it's the fastest way to go. This is the guy I'm supposed to talk to. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. Check mark. Now we need to go to here. Go out south. It's been a while since, well, I guess not a while. I first came to this place yesterday, and I got absolutely destroyed coming here. It was not an easy place, but I've leveled up almost 10 times since the first time I came here. And over there is where I need to go. Boom. I'm just gonna skip this. I think the paladin armor looks super sweet. Okay, done with that. Going back to, looks like Ul'dah. Gotta go back to that dude. And this should give us Paladin. We will actually, finally, after 2 streams of trying to unlock Paladin, we will have Paladin unlocked. Our first advanced job. Even though I do have some, I did unlock a bunch of minor jobs. I unlocked Archer. I think I unlocked almost all of the other jobs, the mini jobs. I might be missing a couple, or 1. I think there's only 5 or 4, so I might be missing those. Did I miss something? next Paladin quest will be available at level 25. Paladin unlocked. Hell yes. Hell yes. Paladin unlocked. And we can start our level... Oh. I guess I gotta change to Paladin. How do I do that? How do I change jobs? I don't know how to. Let's see. Character, maybe? Gear, label, profile, classes, and jobs. There we go. So we want to... Am I currently a Paladin? No, it says I'm Gladiator right now. Yes. Okay. So here's a list of the jobs. I have level 1 Rogue, Archer, Thoramage, Arcanist. Those are all the jobs that I've unlocked. I haven't unlocked Pugilist because I'm not going to do a Monk. I haven't unlocked Lancer because I'm not going to do Dragoon. I will eventually do Samurai. I think I'm going to do Samurai. Archer I unlocked so I can become a Bard. And Arcanist I unlocked so I can become a Conjurer, I think, is what the thing was. How do you change jobs? That's something I have not figured out yet. I haven't really had a reason to change. How do I change to Paladin? How do I change my jobs? There's gotta be an easy way to change. Duty. It's gotta be under character. And it looks like I'm in the right spot. Big gears. Am I gonna have to Google how to change jobs? How is it hard to change? You would think it'd be very intuitive on how to change jobs when the game is based around changing jobs. Of leveling different jobs and being able to bounce between them. It's not really telling me. What it's telling me is you just unlock it, but that's not the end of it. Actions and traits. Yeah, it's still showing me as a gladiator. I do have it unlocked. No, none of that crap. Currency, blah blah, character. Nope. I'm gonna go back to the main area. I'm gonna try to accomplish two things here. First, I'm gonna go back and try to find a link shell or guild or whatever you want to call it. Try to find one that way, because I would like to be in a guild, hopefully network with people that are playing, maybe, you know, throw out I'm streaming and stuff like that. Rather annoying. I spent all this time unlocking Paladin, and I don't know how to change to it. I thought it would be rather intuitive to change to it. This might be the wrong time to be looking for one right now, though. I want to find, you know, an English group. Alright, I'm not going to stand around and not do something. So I gotta do jobs for them. I'm unattuned. Where the hell is this at? Wolves Den Pier. Wolves Den Pier. Wolves Den Pier. Where the hell is that? I think that's my Chocobo quest to unlock that. I would like to get it. Let's go to the airship landing. Is it there? Soul crystal? Is that the thing? Is it in my inventory? Is that what the hell's happening here? Says I need to equip the crystal. Oh, I unlocked another one of those. Cool. I'm so damn confused. This game is based around leveling multiple jobs on the same character. But yet, I cannot figure out how to change over to Paladin. Switching jobs used to be insanely easy. I have one other idea on how to do it. So I'm gonna try. I'm just checking here to see if there's any quests, but I do have one idea, maybe how it has to be done, but I don't know. Okay. Alright, trying the last idea I can think of on how to change to Paladin, because honestly, it is insanely unintuitive hey, you unlocked Paladin, and then they tell you absolutely no way how to get to change to Paladin. The only way I can think of is to change jobs in 11. You used to have to go to your house to change. So I'm going to try to go to a room and see if I can change. Sure. What's that do? Oh, God. That is not what I meant to do. Hired a retainer. Huh. Okay, well, it's not here. I unlocked it. I cannot figure out how to change to it. I literally just unlocked it. I can actually do the second part of the Paladin quest at level 35, which I am. I just can't figure out how to change. I even tried to look online and it just says, if you complete the quests and receive the soul crystal, you just equip the soul crystal. Where the hell is the soul crystal at? There's nothing in my inventory. There's nothing on my character that says, hey, put on a soul crystal. Like, it shows right here, Paladin. Right here, Paladin unlocked, Paladin/Gladiator. But it still just shows me as a Gladiator, and I can't start the level 35 Paladin quest as a Gladiator. I think I found it. Okay, so down here at the bottom left, there's a soul crystal. Even though I clicked on this earlier with my controller, I clicked on it. I did it with a mouse, and it works. There we go. Fucking finally. That was the most unintuitive thing I had ever seen. I couldn't even do it on the controller. I went to character, I selected it, looking at this spot, and I'm like, huh, maybe there's something that goes there. And it acted like I couldn't even click on it. Yeah, we are Paladin unlocked now. So I need to go back to Alchemist Guild to get the second quest. There we go. I was running around. I just went into an inn, the inn, to see if maybe I have to be in a room and click on something. I was getting pretty pissed because I had spent all of last night's stream and all of this stream so far just doing the prerequisite quests. I completed all the prerequisite quests, did the quest, finished it. This guy gave it to me and said Paladin unlocked, and then I could not figure out how to do it. And that's another thing. I don't know how to change to the other jobs. Like, if you have to have a crystal to turn into a Paladin, how the hell do you turn into a level 1 whatever so I can level those jobs later? It sure as hell doesn't tell you. So I need to do this quest. I just don't know where the hell this is. Wolves Den, Dueling Circle. Morbay Dry Docks. Where's this at? I think I think I've also unlocked the thing to get a chocobo too, but you have to have coins to buy it. So I have to do quests for this group of people. Okay, I can go there? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So I need to do something for the Eternal Flame, or Immortal Flame, to unlock a chocobo. You get, I guess, currency from them, and you can use the currency to buy a chocobo. So I need to do quests for them. I did find that out. I've been here before? Very much don't remember being here. Guess I need to go down here. Somewhere there's a person that's gonna let me take a boat, I'm guessing. Wolf tip. Yeah, that was rough. I think I have to be a certain level to be able to change jobs, maybe. We are not PvPing. I can guarantee that. I am not and have never been a PvPer. So what are you up to this morning? Things? Yeah, you do. I'll be damned. Alright, sweet. Average wait time 30 minutes for a training match? Jesus. So yeah, all this is PvP. I don't want to do PvP. guess I can go do other quests while I'm waiting for this thing to randomly put me in with somebody to practice against. Let's go do this Paladin quest, which is in Camp Overlook. That would be big too. Huh. Okay. Oh shit. So where is this? Upper Nokia? Okay, so I can go. I guess this is another town. Just walk there. So what are you up to this morning, Stords? This is a new area. Haven't been here yet. I'm going to go to this camp first, get it on my map so that way I can fast travel here when I want to. Screw you, bird. Screw you, bird. Screw you, Velociraptor. Did everything hate me here? Damn. Unfortunately, they're slow and they can't catch me. Shit. I think I need to look and see what if I got any new abilities from being a paladin. With this, just so we have it. Teleporting is a good thing. And then we'll go. I need to go back the way I came. You gotta that thing. I think I fought one of those before in a dungeon. Level 50 bird? Come on. Oops. Wrong button. Wrong trigger. Ooh. Like I couldn't fault that. That would have killed me. Okay. Leave me alone, monkeys. I gotta light this iron razor. Got it. And you, monkey man. No, no more. Oh dear God. There's no way I can beat this. There is no fucking way I can beat that. That was awesome. I need to be much higher level before I can beat that. So let's do some other quests. Either that or my gear needs to be better, which probably is true. Actually, I'm gonna make a okay, so we want fighter flights. So let's put that on. There. And we want fast blade on that. Riot blade. There. Shield bomb there. I want shield bomb there. I want flash there. Shield oath. What is this? so that's something I can use. Let's do that. Just in case I want to alternate them. Shield swipe. Okay, I don't want that. I want shield bash though. Or no, I want that there. Then I want riot blade. Make it a little easier for me. I need to put inventory. I need to put some food on this bar and some health. So let's do. There. Actually, let's give that one more college try. I died, but I didn't have anything set that I needed to have set, so we'll see if maybe we can do better the second time. Sprint on here somewhere. Let's put it on. If I fail this time, I'm going to just go do quests. This might be a little difficult for me, for my level. damn hard. I'm already under half health. I haven't even killed the first one. I gotta kill like a dozen these damn little things. Pop up, maybe they won't get me right away. I need the help. So I'm getting out of there, buddy. I guess. No way I can beat that. I need better gear. I need just better things. Level 35 quest, my ass. Unless you got a friend going with you that's hopefully a healer, you are not going quick. Okay. If I had something that recovered maybe more than a couple hundred health too, that would help. Let me try something while I'm here. I do want to get a chocobo. I'm wondering if I need to get anything. What's this guy? Quartermaster? Who's the quartermaster? The guy's a lieutenant. Administrator. We need to get a flame chocobo insurance issuance from the quartermaster. Do I have one? I don't think I do. I don't know who the quartermaster is though. To obtain your personal chocobo, you must present Mimium with a... This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with the Flame Quartermaster. Here's hoping you have set aside your seals. Okay. Okay, this guy. You're the Quartermaster. Flame Quartermaster, it's OIC Quartermaster. Assume the Flame Quartermaster is the one I need to talk to. Told you what level it is. I'm not authorized to participate in hunts. Okay. Okay, let's just go do some quests, I guess. I need to go to the airship landing? It's like... Where's the closest landing? I'm getting used to where I put all my stuff. Why do they force you to do PvE? I don't like being forced into PvP. I hate PvP so much. Jump. Start clearing up my quest inventory again. I've got a decent amount built up that I don't want to have in there. Some are kind of lower level, some are more level appropriate, but we need to level up, get some of this stuff out of our quest log. So that's what I'm doing right now. Jump down there so we're gonna get out. givers. What are they giving me? Level 5 quest, no thank you. Level 7 quest, no thank you. Got that already set somewhere else. I just keep hitting the wrong damn button. I'm hoping that maybe eventually I will get a training for PvP, just to finish that quest and get it out of my thing. I do not want to do PvP. I hate PvP. But it looks like it's required in this game for some reason. Now what? Do I have to talk to you to get in there, or what's going on here? Syncing with it, I didn't know I was using it. Now. Okay, cool. I just need to go over here. This is not what it looks like on the map. Somehow get up on this hill. How the hell do I get up there? Figured eventually, if we turn into a hill, I can walk up. Sure as hell is not. What the hell? Yeah, I need to get the Chocobo. What it's looking like is that I have to do PvP to earn coins to be able to unlock a Chocobo, which I do not like being forced into PvP. I'm just trying to do the tutorial for the PvP, and I've been waiting 37 minutes to find a group to do that. It's a quest to do a tutorial, and I've been waiting 37 minutes. I also got my ass destroyed by some damn monkeys too. I'm supposed to do for that level 35 paladin quest. There's no way in hell with my current gear I can do that quest. Not even remotely close. So what are you up to today? Anything? Oh, that's a thing. I thought it was something. I was just picking it. Yeah, same. I don't have anything going on. Streaming probably for another half hour. Then I'm gonna make something to eat. Then streaming later on this afternoon at some point, doing some Fallout 4. Yeah, a couple. It looks like Paladin's kind of designed where, like it's, you can't unlock it until level 30. So like one of the first good things you get's like level 42. I gotta level up more to get better Paladin abilities, but it starts you with 2 of them. Can you see? I don't know if you can see my bar down at the bottom. You see that shield kind of to the right of that second toadstool? Paladin stances. One is decreases the amount of damage I do, but increases the amount of enmity I produce, and decreases the amount of damage I take. And the other one, okay. Well, you can see it's just at the bottom left corner of my my stream box where my picture is. There's a shield there on the screen. You can kind of see it a little better if I turn. That's one of the 2 symbols. You can either use either use something to increase your damage, and it doesn't increase your enmity, or you can do something to decrease your damage. It increases your enmity and increases or decreases the amount of damage you take. That's the abilities I got out of them. Right now I'm just kind of running around doing quests to get them out of my inventory. Trying to level up. Lightning? Here. I don't think so. I don't think there's any cure spells that I get. I can pull it up here real quick and kill it. So yeah, you can see that on there. Okay, so actions. So here's the top one is my Gladiator. So this is Gladiator stuff up here. So at level 38 I'll get Sentinel. You can kind of see that. Then down here is Paladin. So I got Shield Oath, which makes me a better tank basically, and Sword Oath, which makes me a better or helps me deal damage. But I don't get that. I can't use both at the same time. I gotta pick one. Then I'll get Cover, which was in 11. Basically, just you stand between you and someone else, and you take their damage. I'm assuming is kind of what it's like. Yeah, take all damage intended for another party member. And then, as you can see, there's just more. I get stuff all the way up to level 70, and so the highest ability I get for Gladiator is level 50. The highest one I get for Paladin is level 70. And then there's traits, which at level 40 I get more vitality, increase my health, and more stuff for Paladin. It used to just be vitality 1, 2, 3, but since I unlocked Paladin, it has other things. Then I also get rolls, which I unlock at certain levels too. Level 36 I get awareness, which nullifies chance of suffering critical damage. It's okay. Interject, I can silence a target. Ultimatum, provoke nearby enemies, placing yourself at the top of the enmity list. And shirk, divert 25% of enmity to target party member. Yeah, I don't understand why you would want to do that. But as far as I can see, I don't get any heals. At least it's not on here. Pretty much my plan now is to clear out my quest log as much as possible, so I have as little in there as I can have. Start doing the main quest again. Yeah, I might wind up doing that later on too. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep very good last night. But basically my plan is going to be clear out my quest log, start doing the main quest again until I get close to the level 30, 35 missions. So I can hopefully unlock more dungeons, which hopefully can get me better gear, and just keep kind of leveling up, building up. About 30,000 away from leveling up again. I thought I was supposed to kill him. I didn't even look at my quest log. Samples from the and use to kill one of these things. Wait. One ugly mother sucker. Big cone. Ugh. Big ass cone. way, get some water samples. Okay, so this thing are aggroable. Probably gotta kill him to get him out of the way so I can do what I need to do. Two over one. One. Just looks weird with the tree. Fight this one. Got it. Alright, we're heading back up. And these two quests might level me up. I need, what, 13,000? Right around 13,000. And I think these are probably each going to be about 9,000, 10,000 maybe. Do these stupid potions. There we go. First one leveled up. Give me 14,4. We are now level 36. Hot. Okay. I think that pretty much cleared the quest here. Okay. First impressions. Shroud. Let's go do these real quick. Got a couple quests there. That'll leave me with 3 quests left in my log. And hopefully I'll have enough time to maybe do 1 dungeon. For that one. Oh, that's probably another dungeon. Sweet. Or something like that. Maybe not necessarily a dungeon, but... I need all the dungeons. My average item level is 20. I'm level 36. 36, yeah. So I definitely need some new gear. If I run into like a level 30-something area, I might actually buy some gear just to get updated with what I should be wearing. especially a weapon. I think my weapon is really hurting me. I don't know what level it is, but it can't be higher than level 25. Nothing good, so I'm just going to take the money here. Holotie is now accessible. Okay. Yeah, we withdrew from the stupid PvP thing. Why is it not letting me... Not letting me start it. This is so weird. I want to select just this one. I got it highlighted. I guess we'll see. Oh, it's still trying to get me on this stupid draw. I do not want to do PvP. You can fuck way off. There we go. That is so stupid. There's a lot of improvements they can make to this game, just little things. This is probably what we're going to do to finish up the stream. There we go. Come on, damage dealers. Hit accept. Come on, damage dealers. All right. What the hell? Yeah, this is level 20 stuff. Alright. Finish that one. First impression. This area, I don't even know, level 20. So where am I supposed to be going? Okay, I don't really want to do any level 20 quests. I'm 16 levels above that. I do have a quest here I'm supposed to check in. Where the hell? Okay, right over there. I've already been here before. Just doing the main quest, hoping to unlock some level 30 plus dungeons at some point so I can get some better gear. My gear sucks. Like I said, if I run through another level 30 area, I'm probably going to stop and buy some stuff just to update my gear. Let's see what this one is. Appreciate. Right next to me. Okay. Okay, speak to Amelin. Light the brazier and leap. Oh, that's a different one. Different. Speak to in Little Souls. Where I am. There. Okay, just gotta run there. Alright. Just take the time. getting pretty close to another level. Gonna dance for residents. I'm using the keyboard to do this quickly. So if you're using a keyboard, you can hit Enter and then up on the arrow. Oh crap! You hit Enter, up on the arrow, and then Enter, and it will repost the last thing that you said. So if you do /dance and then you hit Enter, up, Enter, it will just keep doing the dance thing for you instead of looking for the emote manually or typing it over and over. A little trick picked up in Final Fantasy XI. You can use that for looking for parties and stuff like that as well if you want a specific message to repeat. I'm gonna dance for this person too? I guess so. I thought that was all of them, but it's not. I think I'm going to do just enough of the main quest, because I was planning on finishing it right after that dungeon, but I think I'm going to do just enough to level up. I am real close to level 37. What are all these? Level 21. I'm gonna leave that for now. If I need to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I'm not. Well, if they're gonna send me out to do quests anyway, I guess I might as well. Targeting her. There we go. We lived up. If I gotta kill things anyway, I guess I might as well take the quest here. Yeah, there's multiple quests I gotta do here. So I'm going to teleport back to town. because I think logging off in town matters. And I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So we got to level 37, unlocked Paladin. Tried to do the second Paladin quest, didn't work out well. But we did pick up 3 levels. So happy about that. I think it was at least 3 levels. So I'm going to go ahead and do my end of stream. So if you are interested in knowing when I'm going to be coming live, as well as a quick link to my Twitch and what game I'm going to be playing, follow me on Facebook or Twitter. If you send me a friend request on Facebook, I will accept it regardless. Doesn't matter. I don't, as far as I'm aware, nobody that is on my Facebook interacts with each other. There's 20 plus people on there. And I know some of my friends are on it. Storts, Jay West, they both are real life friends of mine, and they're part of the Facebook group. They repost my Facebook when I go live so that more people know that I am currently streaming. So if you're interested in that, just follow me on Twitter or send me a friend request through Facebook. Patreon.com/BluePhoenixGames if you're wanting to contribute to the channel in any way. That is the best way to do it. You can set up a reoccurring monthly donation of $1 to whatever you want to do. Or if you are interested in just donating one time, you can send me an email through bluephoenixgames@gmail.com, and I will give you my PayPal information. You can send me a donation, and I will make it known that you did contribute, because I would greatly appreciate any help. I've put a lot of my own money into this, and I want to continue to grow the channel. So anybody that wants to help me do that, please do. Another way you can help me grow the channel is I do stream on YouTube and on Twitch, but I care more about Twitch than I do YouTube. So if you are interested in helping me in any way, get me people to hit follow on my Twitch page. I need to get to 50, so I'm affiliated with Twitch, and it's been a slow grind. So far I haven't had a whole lot of viewers for Final Fantasy, but I think when I start getting to higher level content, I think that might change. So that's my hope anyway. So if you are interested in watching any of my backlog videos, my previous games that I've played, I've done Final Fantasy, Black Ops 4, PUBG, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, even some Magic Online. So if you're interested in watching those, Twitch or YouTube, you can find them. This is my 27th day of streaming, but there are way more than 27 videos because I do several mostly on the weekends. I do 2 streams a day. So if you're interested in watching my previous content, or seeing more of my Final Fantasy or my Fallout videos, please feel free to go back and watch them. If you watch them on YouTube, hit the like button. If you are watching them on Twitch and you are not following me, please do. I really would appreciate getting to 50 as fast as possible so I can start growing the channel a little quicker. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that I can do to better the channel, send me an email, bluephoenixgames@gmail.com. I check it daily. So if you have anything that you want to say, or any suggestions, just let me know. I'm always open to any type of criticism. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I did about almost 3.5 hours of Final Fantasy, and I'm going to be coming back this afternoon doing some more Fallout 4, picking up where I left off in Nuka World. So we started the Galaxy Zone quest, where you have to collect all the star cores. I've collected, I think, 2 of the 4 areas in that park section, as far as clearing them out and getting all the star cores in them. And then I also have, I'm gonna continue walking through, because there are a couple ones that are not in that area. I'll be kind of doing a walkthrough as I go, kind of talking about where they are and how to find them, stuff like that. So if you are interested in Fallout 4 content, that's what I'll be streaming tonight, and I would really appreciate you guys tuning in, interacting with me in the chat, and being part of it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys later on this afternoon, about 6 p.m. Central Time.